Hello? Okay, there we go. Jeez. I don't know why I don't know why it does that. My computer restarted, I think, so all the software went like terribly, but there you go. There you go. Okay, is my Twitch stream not on? Uh-oh. Hello? There we go. Okay. Now we're juicy. Now we're Gucci. I guess we could also be juicy. I'm a goo boy after all. Wanfa? What? How? Oh, you did a bit. Man, I need to fix that alert. That is like wild sized. It's going to be a short stream today. I'm going to be hanging out with the librarian here in a few hours. So we're going to be streaming for like, I'm going to say like 2 hours if even, and then we'll go. Luckily, we have a direction for today. So today's stream is going to be snappy. Let me just bring up the chat on my phone here and charge it because I'm going to forget otherwise. Exacting. Hell yeah, it's exacting. If you guys don't know, Space Cadet Aphrodite does have a YouTube channel with a cool little short on there. Hold on. Go. Copy. Paste. Boom. Oh, look at that entertaining, great content you guys can subscribe to on YouTube. Super cool stuff. Hold on, I'm almost done setting everything up. I just wanted to start the stream ASAP. We listened to Star Guardian yesterday. Let's do lo-fi playlist 4. We haven't listened to that in a while. There you go, a little Undertale going. Okay, so let me get out of the way here. You know what, chat, before we start, before we really get into it, we need a new background. We've been on the same rotation a while. What do we got for like backgrounds here? What do we, maybe we'll look up like fantasy. Yeah, I get a lot of like anime girls, but we'll ignore that. A lot of lewd anime girls, what the hell? Aerith, no, it's all like older than 18 and it's kind of gross. Can I get like appropriate fantasy art? Oh, I'm getting Final Fantasy. Okay, they are a bunch of perverts there. Okay, well, how about instead of that, we search up VTuber? Maybe there's like a new VTuber background. Oh my god, it's all lewd again. Seriously, do people have any backgrounds besides lewdness? It's disgusting. Jeez. Fine, we'll search up popular backgrounds. Ugh, disgusting. Maybe Good Tama? What's Good Tama? Good Tama. The hell? I just said no lewd, and I'm getting some butt here. Color splat visualizer. Okay. Well, we're listening to Undertale. Is there like Undertale backgrounds? Oh, Undyne. Okay. Oh, I've seen this before. The flower like switches shape and all that. Got that. Oh, that's a cute background. Okay. I can vibe. Oh, cute. Oh, that's kind of a nice one. Hold on, what's this? Code Toil. Hello, we're picking out a new background. No! Hold on, I can fix this. The wonders of an ultra wide. Let's go free. Vertical. There. Horizontal. Whoop, that's the wrong horizontal. I wanted this horizontal. Okay. And then can I turn off the clock? Mouse trail? Do I want the mouse trail? Probably not. Clock color, transparent. Oh, it's a color picker. Oops. I don't know. I don't want the clock there. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't yeah, I don't like it. The clock still is annoying. All right, unsubscribe. Next. Undertale X Mononoke Hime 8-bit music. Is this animated? I love the Animal Crossing music. Yeah, Lo-Fi Leah do be the greatest. Hold on, this is playing music. There we go. Okay. I can vibe with it. A little too animated though. Can I slow it down? Too slow. This is half speed. Yeah, I can vibe with that. How do we feel about this as a background? Is it too, much, you think? It's cute. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, we'll vibe with it a little. I don't know if it's earned the playlist yet, but all right, we vibe with it. All right. Is there anything I want to re-enable? Nah. I think we're good for now. All right, Undertale, you win. Also, was the music really loud and nobody told me? Yep, it was. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, today we are limited on time, so we'll try to blast through this. We need to finish this AI today. Good news, once we're done with the AI, which is... Oh, sorry. Hold on, Visual Studio. Okay, what? Excuse me? Is nothing working? My computer reset and now everything needs a second. So let's just give it a second here. Play. Why isn't the game working? Hello? Is there, there's no error reporting. What? I just said we had no backgrounds. Or no bugs, I mean, sorry. People are talking about backgrounds. What? Why is there why can't I start the game? Okay, everything loads. The textures are all there. Click. Space. What the fuck? Oh, am I stuck in an infinite loop? Were we doing this? Hold on, we were doing that. I'm sorry. Oops. Yeah, we were, yeah, we were stuck in an infinite loop. Okay, my bad. I forgot we were doing this. Okay, so what's going on is we're having the AI. Currently, the AI as it exists right now will once run. Okay, what'll happen is you end the turn. The enemy AI will instantly play the most valuable card as it is right now, and that's it. The actions to take Boolean value here, the true false statement, the light switch, all this is accounting for is if it can take more turns, you know? I shouldn't do this though. Maybe. How about let's do this while loop into an if loop. Play card, play card, play card, play card, play card, play card. It's just gonna do that forever, right? And if it can't pull up anything, false. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that didn't work. So currently it's playing one Firefly every turn, which is fine. Hold on, did Scarab bug out? Scarab, space. Gravity, gravity, space, gravity. Okay, never mind, it works. So it's playing one Firefly a turn, but it should be. Hold on, we can just get rid of this. Oh, no, we can't. Although, I guess I could just switch it. There we go. Oh, no, I can't do that. Hold on, I'm sorry. Now I know why I did this. I did this way where like, if this is true, and then if this is true, it's the same statement, right? But the reason why is because if find value friendly turns up 0, turns up it returns false because there's nothing in hand, right? There's no ID value to play. Then, gets out of this. And it does not activate another card. That's the point of it. So, the Coomer background's got to be the best for baiting people in. The Tifa or the white-haired one. Excuse me, this is not the white-haired one. It's not. Ooh, get out of my microphone. Or hold on, wait, Tifa. Wait, this Tifa background? What background are you talking about with Tifa? This one? I mean, it's a cool background. Do I have like an inappropriate picture of Tifa? Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Tifa. Oh, so many lewd ones. It's disgusting. Okay, I wish I could turn off like the lewd ones, but like also allow like some of the risque ones. It's really hard to like describe what I want here, but it's clearly inappropriate. Hold on. Ugh, disgusting. It's so gross. Hold on. Where's my Tifa one that I'm looking for? You guys, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the remake. Hold on, Tifa remake. Okay, this did not help anything. I know which one you're talking about. Oh God, there's so, oh, this one. Okay, so you're talking about this one. Yeah, is this, I don't know, is this like a bait? I don't like the eye drop or the raindrops. Free horizontal zoom. Wait, how did I do this? Was it really zoomed in like this? Is this like not the ultra wide version? What's this called? Huh. I feel like that doesn't even look like Tifa. It's Tifa. It's Tifa before the remake, so it was a lot more to interpretation. Like this is remake Tifa. Is it remake Tifa? Maybe not. It's hard to tell. There's a bunch of Tifa realistic art before, like, you know, the newer stuff, the remake came out, so it's hard to say. Fanboy. Oh my goodness. All right. Next. First of all, make me a little smaller. Okay, so what are we doing now? We are doing AI. So let's get rid of this actions to take thing for now. Let's just see what our options are here. Get rid of the, well, no, it has to be some if statement, right? So we find value friendly, meaning that you just give an ID and a value number to whatever these integers are. Then we find the creature based on that ID number here, and then we add creature to field based on that creature information. And that's all that does, right? So maybe what we should do, because I have access to everything here, maybe if player to field. No, that's not complicated enough. Let's give a Boolean value. Boolean has action to take. How about this? Can take action. And we'll set it to true by default. No, we'll set it to false by default. If can take action equals ow, action is equal to true, then do this. Why is this giving an error? Expecting a semicolon. Oh. The animated one you used to use? Maybe. Good day, Gary. To bread. Hi there. Ask your daddy wasn't even here for Gary's art streams. Did I draw Tifa? No, you drew Tifa. I drew, hold on, I have the drawing. Hold on, we did art streams. Where is it? I did drawings. Hold on. Hold on, I did drawings. I'm looking for it. Where is the that group I was in? Q&A. There's the group. Where is my, where's that group I was in? There it is. Okay. So now I scroll up. Okay. Okay. Now I found it. Okay. So this is art I have done before on stream. I'm scrolling up until I find my art because we had a little group going. Wait, that wasn't it? Oh no, was it taken down? It might be lost to time. Or I didn't share it in that group. Was it this one? Ah, sorry, I'm looking through all of my Discord history here. It's kind of hard to look through messages. Okay, so this is something I drew. So this is Aerith as a side profile. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this is a... Can I go right, please? I wish I could go right. There we go. Okay. So this is... Oh, God, fuck. Damn it. I don't know how to do this, like, cleanly. Okay. So this is Aerith as a side profile. Which, you know what? Is that bad? It's not good. But, like, I don't know. I think I nailed, like, this part of her face pretty well. I think the problem is, you know what I don't like about this drawing, and I think I remember why I stopped it. The head is too wide. Her face looks like it has like an alien effect going, like from the movie Alien. So like she has like an elongated head. If I could do it again, I would make her like whole face here move up and in, like up here. Like she's not looking down, she's looking up, and I'm making her look down. Does that make sense? So I think I bungled her face. That's the only thing I really don't like about it. But otherwise, it's pretty all right. I like sketching a lot more than I do anything else. So I don't know. I like it. It's pretty cute. And then, but that's not the only one though. I actually have another one I did over here. Also, hold on. I'm gonna turn off Fanboy for just a bit. You guys. Okay. What else did I do here? I did another one. I did. Yeah, there it is. Okay, this. Do you guys know what the Jacko pose is? Oh no, this isn't Jacko pose. This is Cammy pose. Okay, so this is Cammy stretch, which was a meme back then because of Street Fighter 6. So this is my attempt at the Cammy stretch. I think I made her boobs too small, or maybe the boobs are like too in the chest. Does that make sense? So this was my attempt at sketching the Cammy pose. I think I nailed the hair and the chin and everything. I think I got the proportions of her face correct. I think I got the hip going into the back correct because it's a really weird pose. She's like breaking her spine right now. And then, but the boobs, I think I really screwed up on because it looks like they're like in her like rib cage. The booba is just too high up. Oh. So they should be like down where the bottom of the sports bra is, you think? I'm just terrible at drawing boobs. I can't do it right. After this commission, are we doing an art stream then? I mean, we can collab. Usually we do the draw 3 game where you draw an animal, draw 3 as in you draw 3 cards. You can, I think the draw 3 game is like my favorite like art collaboration because it like eliminates a lot of the awkwardness. Basically, you play a game where you draw an animal, you have a piece of clothing, and you have a action. So it could be like giraffe, tie, limbo, or something like that. Or like rabbit, bow tie, and dance, or jump, or hide, or something like that. And then we just go through a bunch of those. That's usually a good way to like rapid fire a bunch of art pieces. It makes collabs a lot more fun. Yeah, I did it before. Does somebody have... I tweeted it, and I don't tweet anything, which means it's gonna be really easy to find. Am I even logged in? I am. Oh my God. Review your email. Yes, that's correct. Where do I see my post history? Okay, click. Ah! Oh, this is the, This is the, art that Casavia commissioned about us too. Gary and Casavia. Oh, I love that fan art. This is a goo dragon somebody made of me as a dragon. Thought that was excellent. New model. This is this is the Casavia fan art of me. Loved it. Oh yeah, this is also Casavia. Man, she's a good artist. Look at that. Hold on. I streamed it, or I streamed it. I posted the picture of it. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is part of our collab. We did the whole draw 3 thing. So this, how do I open a new tab? Open image in new tab. There we go. So this is we have Panda Nightgown Cling. Cling? Is that an action? Anyway, that's Panda Nightgown Cling. This is Lovebird Trousers Install. Oh god. Koala Vest Thrust. Thought that was a great little thing. Gazelle Jacket Park. And for some reason, I'm convinced Casavia is a secret furry. This gazelle looks hot. Okay, I don't care who you are, but like this gazelle's hot, right? Squirrel Bikini Argue. I'm wearing it and you can't stop me. God damn. And then Moose Shorts Persist. So we made a little boxer thing. And then yeah, that's that was, I believe it was Casavia. Oh no! Oh, I feel like a dick. That's not Casavia. That's Goldie. Oh wow. It's been so long. Is she streaming right now? She usually streams the same time I do. No, she's not. Oh, that's right. I haven't talked to Goldie since my birthday collab. Oh. Yeah, she did that, which is adorable. Oh, there's my birthday collab. There we go. We played Minecraft. This is me in the background. This is Goldie up here. This is Ukena, who's a VTuber who streams and collabs quite often. If I ever commission another model, she's gonna do it. That's Mila, little Portuguese Brazilian VTuber. She speaks Portuguese. I don't know where exactly she's from. She was my first ever collab person. I had like 2 viewers and she was like, hey, I'm a slime girl, let's collab. And I was like, okay. It was great. This is the big Moosh I met via Mila. He is a fighting game fan. I whip his ass every time, but don't tell him that. And then this is, I'm trying to remember her name. It's been so long. This was like 2 years ago. This was 2022 October, so a year and a half ago. What was her name? Mako? Is that Mako? It might be Mako. I know she stopped VTubing, but I don't remember which one. You're canonically a furry after commissioning a lycanthrope? What? A lycanthrope is like the opposite of like furry. If I wanted to be a furry, I would commission like a dragon. I commissioned like 12 dragons from you. Snake bread sleep. Rip random Minecrafter. It's been a long time, to be fair, okay? It's been a long time. There's a Jester VTuber I collabed with once, and then she stopped VTubing, and then I message her like once a year, because she always says she's gonna get back into it. I was like, when you get back, tell me, I'll give you like an audience immediately. And she says one day, and then she never does. So interesting. All right, so let's set this false Boolean value to true. That was way off topic. Sorry. We only streamed. It's a short stream today, and I got like super off topic. Did a librarian girl text me? Yes. Are you gonna do anything before we hang out? Yeah, I need to hit up Walmart. Need to hit up good old Wally World. Okay, so can take action equals true. How do we set it to true? When do we want the AI to iterate through all of its possible actions? Is it if there's any quanta remaining? Yeah, I could do that. Let's do a for loop for a ranged for loop. And this is going to be auto element quanta. And we're going to search through player to field dot element table. And then now, if element quanta dot element quanta dot Is it element? Because the element contains the amount, right? Yeah, element, yeah, P2 count, beautiful. Now, if that is... Well, hold on, why do I have a player 2 count? I don't need a player 2 count, right? Because each field is going to have its own count. Huh. Let's do this. Let's compile. And it does break. P2 count is not a member of element. Uh-oh, that's kind of important. Wait, what's the error? Ah, this. Cool, so we don't need that. We'll just have player 1 count for everything. Still breaks, why? Card font? Int from int to flow. Wait, where's the error? I just want to see if the program runs. Make font with shadow does not take in 2 functions. P2 count is not a member of element. Oh, wait. Ah, fuck it. We'll just keep it separate. Who cares? It's inefficient. It's unnecessary, but we are going to have to update. Oh, God. Okay, so here's the problem. We already have legacy code. We don't need a player 1 count and a player 2 count. We just need a count of how much quanta is in that individual element. Okay, so that's a problem. Okay, and then load game needs to be reset. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So right now, you see these little numbers? Astrodiety, thank you for the 10 bits. Man, you guys in your bits lately. You see these zeros here? This means that every individual element has like a count. But right now, each count is actually duplicated, which is kind of a problem. I'm not rendering it twice, but they exist as like ghost numbers, so we just have to keep that in mind, okay? If elemental coup quantum player 2 count dot is greater than, or no, greater than 0, then what's the problem here? Element has no... Oh, now it does. I gotta save it. And then what we do is we set can take action equals true. So the idea here is now... Does it not save? Hello? There we go. So now what's going to happen is when I press space, it should play a card. It does not play a card. Fuck me. Why? So we iterate through the player 2 elemental table. Oh, because it's always 0. It doesn't gain quanta per turn. Aha, okay. So now we have to add quanta during the AI turn. Although I don't really like that. I don't know if I want to attach AI turn and player 2 turns together. Oh, it was Sayuko Shini! Oh my god, she's the highest viewership among all of us. I'm sorry, you're right. Oh, that's right. It was Sayuko Shini. How could I forget? She streams to like 35 viewers a stream now. She's really big, actually. She is a very lewd avatar, but hey, you know what? If it gets you viewership, all right? This does have a class object P2 count, by the way. I don't know why this isn't saving. Okay, so we need to give player 2 some quanta. I think what we do is we include that in the AI. I think that's what we do. So before we do anything, for auto element quanta, so we're gonna do the same thing again. Now all we're gonna do is just make it so element quanta dot player P2 count is equal to, I don't know why this is saying it doesn't exist. Dot element dot p2 count is equal to turn number. I do have turn number here, right? Okay, sweet. So the idea here now is we make it so that every quanta, it's like it's casting Nova every turn. So here it's gonna gain 1. Oh, wait, this isn't working. Huh. How am I getting my air quanta once per turn? Is that like a game loop thing? Mouse motion, key down. Add card to hand, find card from ID. Is player turn 1. Mark. Okay, so the end turn function takes care of gravity, or takes care of all quanta generation, right? Handle abilities, update field values, end turn. Ah, there we go. So let's make this 0 for now. Passive abilities. So we're gonna copy. So my quanta doesn't gain here. It gains it somewhere else, but that's okay. At the very end, let's go for the AI here. Oh, what? I didn't put the AI at the bottom. There we go. So how do we do this? Before it starts your turn. Oh God, I hate this syntax already. Element table, player 2 count equals 0. You know what? Let's just do copy 0. So now, if, sorry, if player 2 dot element dot EID is equal to player 2 field dot, no, I'm sorry, this is the deck. Enemy deck dot mark dot EID. So in other words, if the element that it's iterating through to set everything to 0 is equal to this, then element quanta dot element dot p2 count is equal to turn number. Now I'm gonna try player 1 count here. This no shot this works, right? Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, sweet. It is setting it to 0 every turn, but hopefully this makes it still 0. Why? I gotta save it. This P2 count being red is like blowing my mind away in a bad way. I can't wait until I finally get around to making my own fully rigged VTuber. I'm hoping to include some sort of physics for lava coming off my head. Ooh, fancy. There we go. Now it's working. I am a big advocate for making great content first until you can listen, you are growing at a fantastic rate, Astrodeity. You are growing so fast, okay? I would recommend waiting, okay? You don't need it. Here, you want to see my first model? This is something I don't even know if you've seen. This... Okay, I'm on Slicken. This is Slimin. Okay, so this is my first model. Oh my goodness, look at my chicken arms! I have chicken arms! This is not a great model. The shoulders are too wide, and I feel like I have too much power with movement. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this movement. Oh, I'm stuck. It's too much power for any one person. My advice, also you don't see my eyes move at all, so you can't see when I go look at the ceiling or something. My advice, Here's my advice, okay? Before you spend any money or look up any sort of modeling, okay? Go to VTube Studio on Steam. Oops, sorry, I forgot I have shortcuts enabled. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. There we go. So go to VTube Studio, okay? And then go to Workshop. And then you're gonna see a bunch of models here. So this is a VTuber Studio model. Let's subscribe. So now it's added. Okay, beautiful. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna load a model and we're gonna reset VTube Studio real quick to prove a point. Basically, get used to the software and like know your habits and everything and adjust all your settings until it looks good. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So let's load the model we just did. Hello, did I not download a model? I'm sorry, hold on, Steam? I am subscribed. Added to your subscriptions, relaunch them before it can be downloaded. Hello? What's it called? It's Japanese, is that the issue? Wonko, Toro, blue slime, is it this? Nope, this is just a blue slime. Just a good old blue slime. Link. Hold on. I can do better. Where's my lady? Anyway, maybe we just do like this to prove a point. So if you know who, maybe you recognize this model from someone. Hold on, my filters are on. Boom. Okay, so my advice, because this is not a good model. We need a better animated model here. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I remember. We're downloading it in the wrong place. That's why. Hold on. Hold on. I can do better. Where's our cloud? There we go. Download model. That's what it was. Search. Okay. Okay. We'll do this one. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let me give you an example. Ooh. I'm behind the load. Ah! Okay, so anyway, oh fuck. Ugh, thank you. Okay, so this is what I would recommend you do before you actually commission any VTuber. Okay, grab. See, this is better. So grab a VTubing model from. Hello, I'm Sally. Sally the secretary. I'm Sally the secretary. How's it going, boys and girls? So go to Steam, go to VTube Studio. It's a free software. Just download a model and then like play around with it, right? Like make sure you have something to record your face. I have an iPad Pro, which is like the cream of the crop when it comes to VTubing stuff, but you may have to use your iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, use any Apple product with a camera. If you don't have an Apple product, also when you want settings, go to your options. Don't show anything you shouldn't be. And then you customize everything you need to. So wind strength, like do you want to be moving around automatically with like little physics and all that? Wait. I had wind strength off? Wait, dragging physics? Huh. I had wind strength off? What does that do in my original model? Hold on. Wait, what does that do in my original model? This is why I don't like, this is why I like my models. My emotions are not conveyed correctly. Hold on, what does my model look like with wind physics? Not this one, not this trash. Get out of here. Jeez, get to the good one. My legs are folded below the table. So, hello, are wind physics on? Wind strength. What the fuck? Oh God, it's moving on its own. Oh, it's automatic. Oh, so here with no wind strength, my mouse moving is my mouse. And if I click, it's like, oh, everything works. Oh my goodness. And you get all the different kind of clicks, right? Middle mouse, left mouse, right mouse. But if you increase wind strength, look, shit's automated. Oh my goodness. What about dragging physics? What does that do? Oh, it makes the mouse less sensitive. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. So that's why I have win strength 0. Physics strength max. Oh, yeah, don't do this. This is what happens if you... Mom, I'm gaming! Yeah, you would use your iPad. In order to use your iPad for Visual Studio though, or Visual Studio, in order to VTube Studio, in order to use iPad for VTube Studio, you need to purchase the $20 either on your iPad or on Steam, and it'll work for both. And yeah, this is where what I mean, like how much smoothing do you want when we have like left and right rotation? So you see the numbers kind of going up and down. Like, do you want more smoothing? Because now I'm rotating my face a lot and it like takes a second to catch up. Now, I'm going at a set speed right now. Let's turn it to minimum. Now this is more analogous to what I'm doing. So usually I like it to be pretty snappy. So I usually set it to like 15. Up down rotation, same thing, just this. So if you set it to max, it just depends on what you want. Now it goes on a model by model basis. So like auto blinking, auto breathing, you can have stuff like that. Face lean rotation. What's this supposed to be? Lean. Oh, it's zoom in and out. Well, that's fine. I don't really have that much anyway. So you'll see no matter how I move my head here. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's tilt. Ah, I got you. Okay, so that's tilt. Man, it's been a while since I messed with this. Brow height left. Oh. Hey. Okay, so the eyebrows do bend pretty well. I can't bend my eyebrows without like making a face. It's very difficult. I look at my Cintiq a lot, which is way down from camera. I'll have to figure out how to keep my face looking forward and stuff. It's difficult for me because I have the ultra wide here, but look what happens if I keep looking right. Okay, so now I'm looking at the camera. I have it offset on purpose, right? So this is looking at the camera for you guys. This is looking at the camera for me. And this is looking at chat. I have it offset on purpose. That's the way I set it up. If I look to the right, I'm going 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 right. I'm going right, I'm going right. So that's how that happens. If you ever see me get the stink eye, like, hey you guys, it's because I'm tipped too far to my right, you know? Something you gotta keep an eye on. This is eyebrow left, brow height right, brow left, brow right, eye open left. I don't know why these are like separate parameters. You would think you want both eyes, but. So I'm blinking both eyes at once. That's what that does. If you ever see a VTuber go chameleon on you, they do something like this, right? They go, I'm trying to like simulate it. If you ever see them go chameleon because they're blinking like one eye a little more than the other, I'll bet you my bottom dollar they only adjusted one of the smoothings and not the other, right? If you ever see them get a little bit of a stink eye, it's because they adjusted one eye open modifier, but not the other one. I just always think that's funny when I see that. I smile. Oh, that's this. So yeah, they need to be the same. 10, 10, 10. IX, this is pupils, right? Yeah, I can barely move my pupils now. Whereas if it's super snappy at 8. Again, I like having eyes that are like very, very movable. To me, that adds a lot to the illusion. I don't like eyes that are very, you get like a Mona Lisa effect. You get a little bit of like, I'm always looking at you no matter where you are. I just don't like, it looks very lifeless to me. I usually make that pretty snappy. This is 8. Okay, then it's right. Mouth smile. I have almost nothing. True, it's gotta have a quick smile, because if you don't, I am smiling so hard. I'm smiling the fuck out of you right now. I don't want to always be frowning. I usually like to be smiling because I'm just a naturally smiley kind of guy. Mouth open? Oh yeah, definitely 0. Otherwise, this happens. I'm like perpetually mouth open. Or like when I'm talking, look at how little my mouth is moving right now. It's like, I'm like, it looks like I have like something in like a mouth guard in my mouth or something, right? Whereas if I put this to 0, like it was, now when I talk, it looks a lot more responsive. It's a lot more like analogous to what I'm doing in real life with my mouth. Sorry, I paid for like that kind of effect. Or I go, I wanted that facial expression. Blush when smiling? I'm not blushing. I'm a goo boy. Body rotation. Oh yeah, definitely. Wait. Wait, hold on. What's the body rotation? What is this? Oh, it's my chesticles. Oh, that's hard to notice. I wonder what that actually is. It's something's moving a lot. I'm trying to find like the movement that triggers it the most. I don't know. It's hard to. Oh, there it is. Huh. I wonder what that is. Anyway, body rotation Y. Body rotation Z. Auto breathe 0, bitch. I don't do any auto breathe. Hold on. Let me show you what happens with auto breathing. Wait. I had auto breathing on? Am I lifeless? Huh. That's interesting. I saw a place where I can do an avatar dress up thing. Yeah, but I mean, you get what you pay for, you know? Then you can make your own, oh no, this is mouse parameters. So if I want like a really sensitive like mouse position versus really stiff. Actually, not gonna lie, kind of like the stiff one, but okay. I think I just made this sensitive because like, I paid for it. I wanted to show. Mouth X, tongue out. Look at how, dude, having it be like ultra like smooth. Look how long it's like, it looks like I drooled on my lip. It looks like I'm drooling. Okay, yeah, that definitely is going down to 10. Fuck. Ew. All right. Was that it for settings? Is that all I'm doing now for settings? There's other stuff you can do. Hotkeys for like a variety of things. Anyway, highly recommend messing around in VTube Studio. So you know what you want, you know what you vibe with. Like for me, a lot of my the way I talk is very like animated in terms of like face and not so with hands, which makes like VTubing perfect for me. For me, I'm very much a like kind of talker, right? So VTubing works out really well for me, but that's because my face is very animated, right? You know, it's the VTubing model. It's like a suit, right? And you're the pilot. You got to be a good pilot if you have a good suit, you know? Let the suit match your skill level. That's my advice, okay? If you never streamed before, PNG tuber, you're on it, all right? All right, next. Let's see, set enemy hold on, when AI starts turn, set everything to 0 because Quanta is generated. Oh, no, I'm a moron. It's no, it is set to 0. Okay, that's right. Hold on, when is Quanta generated? It's generated at the end of your turn, but when does it reset to 0? It's before you generate Quanta, right? Huh. Thank you for all the bits. I'm a cute little bat cat right now. Oh, thank you for all the bits. Oh my goodness, so many bits. Wow. Thank you. All right, so I think what we do is we do that at the very end. So now, at the very end of the turn, set all quanta to 0, generate quanta according to your mark, and, you know, whatever else happens that turn with creatures, you know? So then we activate passive abilities and all that after we do this quanta reset. Now, why is this not working? Well, how do I render... Hold on, value creature. How do I render player 1 mark? Where am I getting that from? Field, player 1 count, plus equals turn number. Oh, no, that is right. I mean, it's tomato, tomato, right? Whether it's plus equals turn number or not, it's not going to make a difference. Yeah, it's still generating no value. It's generating me value, and that stays, which is interesting. So if I just put equals, that doesn't make a difference, right? Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. It's not adding 1 per turn, it's adding turn number to it after setting it to 0. Mark.eid, yeah. Damage calculation. Player 2 mark.eid is equal to this. What the fuck? Skip, skip. Okay, so something is wrong with... I'm not generating quanta or something. Hold on, where is that function for like resetting here? Field.elementTable. Ah, it's resetting player 1 count, and I'm calling this function. Oh, move. Hold on. Passive ability check. Oh, that's a problem. How do I make it so that... I guess I could make like a Boolean value. Boolean whose turn is ending? Well, no, shouldn't that be implied in the field though? Oh, it's so difficult. There's 2 field objects. There's player 1 and player 2. Is it easier to have a Boolean value in the passive ability check function so that we not only have to tell the field it's going through, but also what player? Or do we call the function anyway and just have it also change player 2 number? I don't like this. That's worse. Because player 1 and player 2... Actually, no, that is worse because the element, our marks are not always going to be the same. So that doesn't actually work very well. So I guess it would have to be P1 count and P2 count. Oh, that's so weird though. That's going to be a source of bugs so much down the line. Can I just not have a player 2 count? Why did I do that? It should just be count. I think the safest thing to do here, truthfully, is just have a Boolean value. Boolean is player 1 turn if is player 1 turn equals true, then change player 1 count. If is player 1 turn equals false, then, oh god, then change player 2 count. It's ugly and I don't like it, but we are doing it. Copy, prototype it correctly, come down here, passive ability check. is not anywhere listed. What? Oh no, what did I do? Oh, this might even be worse than that, chat. I didn't even realize we're not even using this function except in another function. So when am I using it? Okay, that's the function. There. End turn. P21, P22, turn number. So I don't know. Oh, chat. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I think what we do is give turn 2 a Boolean check of is player 1 turn. I think that's what we're gonna do. And the only excuse that is we can put it in here. And the only reason we're doing that is now I can have 2 different end turn functions. Oh, this is getting so complicated. We now need to end turn. Where's my end turn? End turn. Is player 1 turn true? And then we're gonna call end turn again under AI turn. That's gonna be complicated, but we can do it. If that's the case, we don't need this anymore. Because we can now call end turn as renderer data list player to field enemy deck dot mark turn number player 1 HP player 2 HP is player 1 turn false. Except I'm thinking we switch player 1 HP with player 2 HP just so everything gets switched. Aloza, hello. Hi. Okay, so that should do a lot. Okay, now they're gaining air quanta. So when I press space, theoretically, it should use its air quanta to play a Firefly. The air quanta is not going to subtract yet, but it will play 1 Firefly. God, I love being good at programming. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we're going to press space again. It's going to summon another Firefly. Yep, and now it'll do it every turn. Okay, so now we're going to get it so it plays multiple Fireflies if it has more than that air quanta. So that's what this action thing is for. So while I don't like that. Here, you know what? We're gonna refactor this a little. Let's just set this to while this is equal to true. We're gonna set this equals to true immediately. Copy this. Paste this. So now, God damn it, I just pressed Control X. I'm debating how to do this, but oh my God. There, copy. But the idea here is if it's less than 0, set it to false. For now, we'll do less than equals 0, but that's it. And then we'll do this while So in other words, it should summon the Firefly, add it to the field, reevaluate if it needs to run the loop again, and if it can, then keep going. The problem I see though, no, even if it has one quanta, oh no, it's not. Yeah, that's true. What happens if you have like 7 mana cards in your hand, 7 quanta cards in your hand, only cards that cost 7 or more quanta, and you want to end the turn of playing creatures? So I guess the answer is we need a different qualification than this. When find value friendly, that is returning a Boolean value. Let's return void. Well, do we need to return void? This would tell me true or false if there's anything to even play. So maybe we do like either this statement, or you know what? We could just have another if find value friendly this, and then it doesn't pull up anything, then identifier find value friendly, and then we can set can take action is equal to false, or we don't even do the if statement. We just set can take action is equal to this. That would work, because it returns a Boolean value. You know what? I like that more. Fuck that. Okay, here's what I like about this. We're gonna edit the find value friendly function to also interpret if you can afford the quanta of the card, and if not, then continue on and then return, you know, nothing. Return false if it doesn't work. Okay, I like that more. So it iterates through every card in the hand, everything on the field, every relic on the field, your weapon, your shield, whatever, right? If you can't afford the quanta cost, so there's no value to give back, then return false, else return true. And if it returns false, then set this to false. So we set find value friendly the same every turn, because every time we run this, it's 0. I have to be careful though. When I'm thinking about how we can not call this function twice, but I think we do, because if we set this if statement before, what's going to happen is, okay, mister, you have turn 1, you have 1 quanta, you can't afford anything, so this is going to return false. Okay, you can't take an action. If I had this above this statement, then it would make a creature and add it to the field based on ID number 0, which is undefined. And that's just a source of a bug. So it does have to be afterward if this while statement is true. So that's fine. But then we have a situation where, okay, let's delete this one. We have the same problem. It's adding undefined behavior. So I think what we have to do can I just get away with calling this function once and that's it? That does work. It'll find some value, true or false. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. There, that solves all of our problems. So now we have a Boolean value. It's going to be equal to this. If this returns true or false, if it's true, then do this. Okay, that is so much more clean. Oh my goodness. Wow. Initialization, pretty powerful, huh? So now we have an ID and a value before we even get into the while loop. But we still need to account for quanta cost. So search for this if value is less than whatever value. Before we do that, if L value is taken equals true and... Oof. How do I test for quanta cost? We have two things we have to test against. We need to find the elemental ID value of the quanta we want to use, the elemental ID value of the card we want to play, and the value we need to use as reference from the creature into the, or ability into the fucking thing. Oh, God. Whew. Basically, I only want it to play when the quanta cost of the creature. So that statement isn't going to be down there, right? If there is a card in your hand, then find the creature from that thing. If value is less than the value of the ability given, so that's how you find your values. So before we do that, if L creature dot E, oh God, ability given? No. L creature dot element type dot EID. Oh God. I'm trying to think about how we subtract quanta from... Does that require just a whole separate for loop? Is that what we're getting at here? If, what did I do before? If temp creature element ID is equal to that ID and element table J. Oh, so you iterate through the table. Ah, okay. And then you do all that. Okay, that's not that bad. It's a fast iteration though. It's only 12 elements. I don't mind it. Okay, so now we're going to do a ranged for loop for, we'll say quanta cost. And this is going to be in reference to, or a ranged for loop through, an iteration through. Player to field dot element table dot, fuck, just that. Okay, now if EID of that is equal to quanta cost and, oh, quanta cost got EID, sorry. What? Element.EID? Oh, Jesus. And, I'm waiting for music. There we go. So if the creature's element cost is equal to the element that you have, and L creature dot card cost is less than or equal to quanta cost dot peer to count. Wait. Oh God, it's an element thing. Quanta cost dot element dot p2 count. Okay, does that make sense? Then do this. Okay, so we then have a for loop that we iterate through, finding the quanta cost and the based on your elemental table. If we or whatever that is, if the creature that you want to play's element type is equal to the element type of this for loop, and the card cost is less than or equal to this card cost, then make new value. You're not going to play the card. You're just going to find the new value. Okay. Wow, that was so complicated. Okay. Beautiful. Now we're going to copy and paste this entire thing every time, right? Yep. Because, yes, actually nothing changes. Wow, that's cool. Chat, you know that old phrase, don't repeat yourself? It's a loose recommendation. All right. Let's try this again. It should work. If everything is right, we should be playing multiple fireflies per turn in 4 turns. Nothing plays. We play 1 firefly and we use all air quanta. Okay, let's try that again. And the game crashed. Oh God. So we're having an infinite loop. Why does Firefly costing 2 cause this to infinite loop? Where's the infinite loop here? Am I missing something? Is there anything that even can infinite loop? It is an infinite loop, but I don't know. I don't see it in this loop here. I didn't even know there was a loop. Or, well, there's loops, but I don't even know if it can be unlimited. Where's the break? L creature. Find card from ID. Set ID, set value. I don't see the infinite loop. Well, we know it freezes at the end of turn 2. So when 2 is the element.p2 count quanta cost, what does that do? So this is air, which is 8, I think. What was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, I'm good. So when this is 8, the game has an unlimited loop or an endless loop. So what's going on here? This is 8. EID is 08. This is 08. Card cost is 2. It is indeed less than or equal to this amount. Why is this breaking? I'm so confused. It's not a matter of these. Why is this breaking? 1, 2, crash. What the fuck? What a weird bug. Wait, is it like the AI function? Is that what's going on here? Am I bugged here? So this is false. Don't run this loop. This is false. Don't run this loop. This is true now because we can play a card. Is this where the crash is? While this is true, local creature, add a creature to field. We already know this works. If this is false, set it to false. Oh, it is an infinite loop. Oh, that's cool. It's infinite looping here. It's forever setting this value to false. The reason why, or sorry, just to be clear, it's always true. It's never setting to false. The reason why is because this value never returns false, this function, because we're not subtracting anything. So what I should have typed was quanta cost dot element dot player to count minus equals L creature dot card cost. So now it'll subtract air quanta and now it'll return true. Fuck. Okay, wait. Hold on, it's this, right? It's all these? Gary, don't repeat yourself! Well, we're repeating ourselves right now. Don't worry, we can refactor this later. Okay. So, something's wrong here. Is it these? It is true that it's only the hand row that cares about this. So you know what? Let's do something a little weird. Let's do this. Let's comment out this whole thing. Let's see if that makes a difference here. Nope, still crashed. What the fuck? So why is this crashing? So this is 2, which is true. Well, it's true, which means we have 2 quanta. Make Firefly. Add a creature to the field. We know this works. If you cannot find value, then set can take action equals false. Is it the end turn function? Is that what's going on? Well, yes, it is. Okay. So the end turn function is actually causing the issues, which is interesting. So player 2 field. Reset all quanta to 0. That should be... Oh, it's already done for player 2, right? Although I guess I can do it here. If is player 1 turn equals true, then do that. False. P2 count. Okay, that solves that problem. Doesn't do anything, but it makes the AI function a little cleaner. See if that does anything right now. Nope, still crashes after 2. So it is the end turn function then, I think, right? That's kind of our last process of elimination here. So why is it that the end turn function crashes when it's player 2? Passive ability check. Okay. Damage calc. Okay. That looks all right. Is this an issue of... What the fuck is crashing the program? Is this where I activate the debugger? Okay, let's do this. Let's debug. Let's go down to our AI function here. The only time we are ever seeing the inside of this statement is when we have 2 quanta. So let's see what this is about. Wait. Hello, debugger? Okay. Restart, stop debugging. Where's my thing? Comment out selected lines, uncomment. Hot reload. Oops. Why do I have hot reload on? I don't know. Yeah, we're using a little bit of a debugger. So maybe you guys can help me because I'm kind of... My debugger is usually my eyes. How do I set it? I thought if you clicked this and you ran the debugger, it would automatically jump to that point when we get there. But it's not even doing that. This is the next statement that will be executed. Drag the arrow. This may have unintended consequences. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay. Then we run that for loop. Then we run it again, run it again, run it again, da 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 da. Add creatures to field. Okay, okay. Okay. It is indeed false. Oh, it's summoning the creature. Okay, interesting. So it is actually summoning the Firefly. It gets past that point. Okay. Find value friendly. So now it has played the creature successfully. So now it should set it to 0. Oh, that's wrong. This shouldn't be triggering. Although, I guess what that means is because you played it, it then needs to compare the value to everything, right? Okay. So it's going to iterate through that a bunch until you find the if one. So it's number 8, by the way. So it iterated through everything. The ID value was set. It's going to iterate through the rest. Find card from ID. And then it's going to do that a bunch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that skipped, which is good. What that means is that the value is already accounted for, so it just skipped this statement. Okay, good, good, good. Does the rest. It's going to iterate again. It's going to go through the loop again. So it's going to reiterate this 7 times, but that's fine. It is pretty expensive, this whole function loop thing we're doing, but that's okay, right? This is inefficient programming, just to be clear. This is not how you should do this, but for our purposes, it's fine for now, but it is doing a lot of unnecessary loopage. This is actually kind of a call for like a go-to statement. Maybe, I don't know. It's like, because we have like 3 nested loops, like we need to chew through like probably 80 more like elements than we need to, but would you rather just go through 80 elements like once every, I don't know. How often do you even call this? Maybe 1,000 times every like 5 minutes? That's not that much. It's not enough to make it like a stressful thing anyway. Oh, there's our loop. Oh, no, it isn't. Damn. I was excited there for a second. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So it's going through the, it's iterating through all of creature row 1. So this is another optimization we could make, right? Where, all we have to do is just check the first spot of creature row 1, and if there's nothing there, we don't need to iterate through the entire. Although that's not true, is it? Because you could have a field of 7 and the middle creature get destroyed, so that's the first spot of creature row 1. That's true. That could yeah, that could be a problem. So no, 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 no. No, 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 no. So it's evaluating every spot on the field, but it's pretty cheap to run through this. Okay. Now it's running through relic row 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We returned true. That's wrong. Or maybe it's right and we're just stopping in the wrong place. So we have successfully played a Firefly. It's set to true, which means it's ready to take another action. So we repeat the loop, find card from ID, add creature to field, find value friendly, loop. Okay, so there's our loop. That's where the infinite loop is. So this find value friendly is only returning true every time. False. Yep, now we're stuck forever. Interesting. So how does this get solved? It's by find value friendly, right? How do we get out of this loop? Basically, the can take action is the problem. So maybe we can test it again, but instead of this if statement, we can just make can take action is equal to that again. We do successfully. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's when we subtract the quanta cost. No, that shouldn't matter. Interesting. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Do I have the subtraction here or here? I don't know if I like it here. Because... oh no, it does have to be there. Because you might get a situation where you play Firefly in your hand, but you don't subtract the card cost, and then you have another Firefly that you play. Because the value is there, and you don't even know which creature you're subtracting from, so that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. To be honest, if you have more than one while loop in your code, you're probably doing it wrong. The only while loop should be in your game loop. Wait, what's a better loop here than the while loop then? Basically, I want it to be able to keep taking actions so long as it has, like, anything to play. Isn't this like the telltale sign of a while loop? What's a better, more simpler solution than just this? Does this work? No, it doesn't. So this is giving me, this right here is the stuck in loop. Create a queue of actions? That sounds horribly inefficient. And process them until empty. Yeah, but what if these actions can scale anywhere from 0 to like 50? Like, isn't the best course of action to just iterate over the field, and if there's something to do, do it? 50 isn't many at all. Well, it's 50 actions, but these actions are driven by like 300 iterations per action, you know? There is a little bit of a problem with that. Plus, isn't it why make it more complicated than we have to? It's a while loop, right? It's a while loop because we're just going to be, otherwise, oh god, why would you have a queue of actions? Are you saying like do like a singleton? Is that what you're saying we should be doing? So like if there's, you know, do something, quanta call, I don't know. I mean, we have a singleton. That's what our renderer is. What is a renderer in SDL besides a glorified singleton, you know? I don't know where the bug is. I think the issue is find value friendly is always equaling a value. Is it the issue with this? If ID is greater than 0, return true. How about if ID is not 0? What does that do? Nope, still bugging. So this is always returning an ID. Is that the problem here? P2 count minus equals card cost. Why is this always true? There's always a value that's triggering this to be correct. Why? The first card should subtract the cost, right? Or subtract from player 2 count. So I'm confused as to how actually it's kind of not changing things. I mean, the while loops will make it more prone to game crashing bugs like you're experiencing now. but it shouldn't. It's the cleanest way to do this. I mean, there might be more elegant ways, but like a 3-line while loop is pretty dang efficient. Well, it looks efficient at least. I don't know why this is always triggering true. It shouldn't be. It wasn't before. But this ID number is always triggering to be something besides 0. And we set it to 0 at the beginning, so that's not even an excuse. I don't understand where the bug is. You know what I could do is just return true here. No, I don't like that. No, I can't. I mean, it'll, well, if I just returned false, it'll work, but yeah, it'll work. So it is indeed this. 849 value equals 0. 855 if value is less than, isn't 0 always under the creature's value? No, it's not. The reason why is because ID is then equal to this value. That's the idea, right? Is we assign, wait, is it value.id? Yes. So basically, this L value here is just the iteration for player2field.handrow, right? It's a field point value. That ID number is the ID of whatever card you're wanting to play, and you set it to this ID number. That's all that means. Yes. And then value also gets set based on the ability's value. And all that is like, how important is this card to play, right? So it's set to 0. If you decide this card is important, the most important card in play, which is the first card you see, then set the value. Then you iterate through again. Oh, the value's lower? Okay, skip it. Oh, the value's higher? Then replace this. That's the idea there. But didn't you just ask why it's always being set? Well, no. This ID is, I think, the problem. I do test for ID, right? Oh! Oops. I might, well, I guess it's kind of one and the same, right? Value. Value. Oh my God, stop with the insert. Why? Why is insert even a thing? Value. Does that make a difference? No, it's the same problem. Basically, if it's equal to 0, return false, but it's never equal to 0. It's set to 0, and then we iterate through, but it's always triggering. Why is this? If I have 0 quanta because of this, why is this still triggering? But didn't you just ask why it's always being set? Oh no, setting to 0 is good. That is desired. Setting this to ID is not. So we know if we return false, it's fine, right? So something about this loop is making it so that these two if statements always hold true no matter what. You should be able to see the variable value when running the debugger. How? So let's stop it when it reaches here. Okay. Hello, debugger? Not currently be hit. Source code is different from the original version. I wish debuggers were... Oh, God, I hate debuggers. I like my eyes. Hover over it with your mouse. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Find value friendly. Find value friendly. If statement. Ugh, so annoying. I'm back having a drink while I do laundry. Oh, nice. God, debuggers are confusing. I hate... Chat, this is why I don't use debuggers. Okay, why didn't this trigger? Shouldn't this, like, stop here and let me continue it whenever I want? You changed the if value? Yeah. Hover over it with your mouse. Boy, oh boy, does that not do anything. All right, we're C-outing again. Fuck it. Jesus. Debuggers are so unnecessarily complicated. Dude, I'm convinced programmers are masochists. You guys have, like, the most, like, confusing, non-beginner friendly interfaces I've ever seen any, like, industry have. I don't understand why you guys make things so complicated. Okay, so the ID should always be equal to Firefly. Space. Okay, nothing. Space. Nothing. Yeah, we're stuck in a loop. Because that's Firefly is 10802. So the game is running, but it's running an unlimited loop. So that tells me that this is not being properly set to false at any point, because this is always returning true. So once again, why is this triggering anything but 0? Because it's set to 0, and then it's doing this, but these are always getting set. Why? As soon as we play a card, it should be subtracting the quanta cost. Maybe that's the problem. Are we subtracting quanta cost correctly? If local creature's card cost is less than or equal to your current element card cost. Yeah, based on the iteration. Then, if it's valuable, set the ID, set the value, and then subtract your player 2 count by the card cost of L creature. Just to be clear, card cost, that is what I think it is, right? Card cost. Yeah, I was right. I don't use debugger either. Exactly. Why? Why is this always triggering? Well, no, actually, it's even worse. Because this ID number is triggering every time. That means it is actually running this every time. So why? Why is this always holding true? We don't even set the end of turn, like, gaining quanta. Why is that not doing anything? I don't get it. Why is that not resetting the quanta? As soon as I subtract it, it should be instantly updating, like, a bunch of values. We're math people at heart. Yeah, well, maybe a little bit more artistic people. How about this? Let's return these. How about if value is equal to 0, then false, else return true. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but I'll try anything right now. Nope, still crashing. Still the same problem. These two are never equal to 0. Why? We have 7 fireflies in hand. It's iterating through 7 fireflies. Quanta cost. Going through the elemental table. If L creature's elemental ID is equal to the element's element ID, and card cost is less than equal to player 2 count, then set the ID, set the value, subtract the quanta cost. You know, we do have a bit of a weird problem where the quanta is never actually subtracted, but it's always... Oh, are we not subtracting the quanta correctly? Maybe that's the issue. So quanta cost is a field point value, element, which is the element, player 2 count. Yeah, that's what we're playing right now because it's in here. Subtract equals card cost. What if we just subtract it? No, I lied. What if we make it... Oh, wait. It is subtract equal. Why does that not work? What if I just put 2 right now? What is that? Does that make a difference? Nope, still crashes. What the fuck? Did I not pass it by reference? No, I did. Everything's by reference. Player 1 field, player 2 field, referenced. I don't understand. I don't understand. See out above and below that line to see what value it's subtracting? Sure. We'll do this, and then we'll subtract, just to make sure we're subtracting correctly, the card cost. Okay, so it'll print off a bunch here, but every pair is 1 loop. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. Okay, so it is subtracting. 2, 2, 0, 2. 2, 2. Oh, wait, why is it resetting? That's not good. Where am I getting the quanta from? Add creature to field? Find value friendly. What? The fuck? Wait, is it the end turn? Okay, now it's not doing anything because it doesn't gain quanta. Let's do something a little weird here. Let's just give player 2 100 of each quanta. It is subtracting 2, but it's still looping. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the end turn function. It is this logic. So this is subtracting correctly, but for some reason, it's not vibing. It's passed by reference, so it does point to the original value. It's not a copy. No, the quanta's already done. So this quanta thing, this player 2 element field element table, this is referenced here under this field point value, which is referenced here under this field point value, which is referenced in the main game loop. So it is by reference. In the loop? What do you mean? Like this? Yeah, that doesn't work, right? Auto at quanta cost. That's not gonna work. What? Oh, well, fuck. You were copying each element and only subtracting from that? Chat, I love C++. I do, unironically. It's my favorite programming language, okay? It's a wonderful language. When I do a ranged for loop, can I just always assume it's by reference? Who wants to copy iterations in a ranged for loop? What nerd? That is like hyper nerdum. Okay, anyway, thank you. Appreciated. Okay, problem solved, except not. So I'm thinking, okay, this is by copy. That's fine. Because this ID is only by copy. I'm not actually fucking with it. I should call this const, but whatever. You honestly just shouldn't be mutating things so much. Nah, this is object-oriented programming, baby. What is having object-oriented programming without mutating is like having a show about X-Men and not mutating. Like it's just it's part of the job, okay? It's necessary for the true C++ experience, okay? Gary, use ECS. Yes, I know. That'll be the next game. Don't worry. I'm thinking for the next game, we could remake Army Men RTS, call it Plastic Men or something. We could make a primitive 3D game like Frogger. Mutation is still a thing with ECS? Yeah, well, ECS is way more on the functional end of things, you know? So this is still fucking up because we're not subtracting quanta cost. Well, it is subtracting, but now it's not. Now it's not doing what I need it to. So this is by reference, 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 reference. Don't repeat yourself, Gary. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. We'll refactor later. So now it's playing the card. Should I see out the, not the player to count, the, fuck. Yeah, okay, we can see out that. Well, no, I know it's subtracted though, right? Okay, and then before we do that, can I just go back to my attack thing and not see out that? Thank you. We know that works now. Okay, resets to 0, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 0. So it's playing the correct number of fireflies. If you look at the firefly count, 1. Now I'm gonna have 1, and next turn it should play 2. Then it's gonna play 2. Then it's gonna play 3. Then it's gonna play 3. Yeah, so it's playing the correct number of quanta or fireflies based on the amount of quanta that you have that turn. So that's correct. So we are correctly looping. The problem is the actual count over here is not adjusting, which is a bit of a problem. So let me go back to the field point values here. Why is this array not updating its font? That would be an element issue, right? Player 2 count. There's your bevel and all that shit. Element has a player 2 count. When do I update? When do I actually update the field? I guess I could call passive ability check. Data list. Mark is enemy deck dot mark. Turn number is turn number, and is player 1 turn. Oh no, I'm sorry. End turn calls passive ability check, right? Yes, it does. Okay, sweet. In fact, that's a problem because it should be generating light quanta and it's not. Which means this end turn thing isn't working right. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Set all to 0 at the end of your turn. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case... If that's the case, this end turn thing is actually the root of all evil, right? Because now we have an issue. We have an issue where it's resetting to 0, checks for passive abilities, but doesn't correctly. We'll come back to that later. Then it does damage calculation. We know this works. And then it resets to nothing. So when do I check for quanta scaling? How do I add mana? It's here. Yeah, we're adding both quanta, but I can play Firefly and it subtracts. What did I do to reference the player 1 count up here? Because this is the same thing, right? If point and rect, hand row is taken, summon one's check false, whatever, right? That's like interface stuff. Make a temp creature. Iterate through this old ass for loop that I should have been arranged for loop. If ID is equal to ID and player 1 element count is greater than equal to card cost. Okay, it's the same. Subtract the card cost from the count. ID is equal to 0. Is taken equals false. And then add creature to field. What the fuck? Are we saying that I should add creature to field in the value function? No, that would be a terrible idea. That's a really bad idea, actually. Oh, why am I not subtracting quanta? I've got so many channel points and I don't know where to save them. Save your points. Listen, one day we're gonna have a finished. Oh, there we go. There we go. One day we're gonna have an updated channel point thing. It used to all be automatic and then it broke and I've just never had the time to fix it. But when we're done with this demo, I'll probably spend a stream relaxing and fixing it and doing a lot of catch-up stuff. Uh-oh. Hold on. Librarian is calling. 1 second, guys. 1 second. What's cooking good oh, wait. Hi. What's cooking good looking? Oh, sorry. You're the wrong person. You're... Yeah, I won't be late. No problem. Hey, mother. I love you.
What? I love you too. I'll see you in the morning.
All right. See you in the morning. Goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry, that was my mom. That was my mom. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, sorry, that was my mom. She has the same number as the librarian girl, like the same like 3-digit intro, and I confused them because I'm expecting a call from her because I'm late. Ugh. Okay. Here's where we're at with things. That's it for today. It is a short stream, but I need to get going like ASAP because I got a bunch to do. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll see you later, alligators. Have a good night. Have a good evening. We're gonna be hopefully the tech demo is tomorrow, but that is dependent on us getting this AI done, because once the AI is done and we have the logic there, I just have to add a shit ton of cards to them and it's done, right? It'll play the cards correctly, right? That's how we scaled this. I just need the AI logic to work, but once it's done, we're good for the tech demo. I'm just gonna give you guys the tech demo. But hopefully tomorrow I will have a lot of time to work on it off stream. Let's plan on that. And if not, Sunday for sure, because I'll have all day Sunday to do fuck all. All right. Have a good night. Have a good evening. See you guys later. Goodbye.